and expect to get the job done.
Frank, just a couple of sort of housekeeping questions. As of right now, is it just Taylor, Malik, and Dwight in the protocols?
For our players, yes, but we do have other people in our travel party, staff members that are they're in the protocols as well.
What's it like, I guess, professionally and also sort of personally to be in this mix? That it's very much here, and having seen what happened in Charlotte, Chicago, Brooklyn, etc.
Yeah, it's difficult. You know, it's frustrating. You know, you want to be able to to have everybody available, but that's just not the nature of this virus. You know, it's affecting teams over multiple sports. Really, obviously, even outside of sports, but multiple teams in our league. Hockey's dealing with it. Football's dealing with it. It's just one of those things that, we feel like as an organization, we're doing everything the right way from a standpoint of we have a fully vaccinated team. We're adhering to the protocols as best as we can. And, it's still, we're at the mercy of the virus. So, you just have to have the mindset that this is the nature of this type of season and have a no excuse mindset and go out and win games.
I think you had a game in the bubble where Jason wasn't there, and obviously Lionel wasn't there for the entirety of the bubble. But coaching with a short staff tonight, what is that like? Is it sometimes
really
is it hard?
It's the same thing you tell your players: next man up. Everybody's prepared to do the guy's job in front of them, and that'll be the case tonight. Quentin Crawford will be on the bench, handling defensive responsibilities and matchups like Phil Handy would. And, John Lucas will be up there with Mike P sliding over. Okay. Handling some of Mike P's roles and obviously Mike P handling some of David Fizdale's roles, so it's really a next man up. It's a fun opportunity for those guys and they'll be great.
Okay.
Right. Since testing has become ramped up, I guess, since Thanksgiving, how does that change the day-to-day routine?
It really hasn't, at all, other than, just, continuing to remind guys to mask up as much as possible. The encouragement of the boosters and, just having confidence that, that we have a fully vaccinated team, and we just try to adhere to the protocols, in every way that we can, and understand that sometimes, there's still going to be breakthrough cases, which is what we have here.
I'm just trying to understand the protocol for testing. Last season was even if it was off. Is that currently the case?
Well, I think look, I'm not an expert on it, but I believe we had 3 days of surveillance testing after Thanksgiving, and then it returned to normal. And if there's a positive case, they test people that are symptomatic. Okay. And then once that happens, if there's a positive case, then they test everybody.
Yeah. I was just wondering, having Jason with you for 2 months, what he was like as an assistant and having come in being a head coach, but never being an assistant coach before. What was that dynamic like for you? What you saw in his coach?
Yeah, it was awesome. And, I think the biggest thing I learned about Jason Kidd is that he's a good person. He was a great teammate for us in our organization, extremely supportive of me. And, he came in, to the Lakers job, like you said, without assistant coaching experience, with the mindset that, he wanted to learn that part of it, knowing that he went from, being a player right to being a head coach. And there's a lot of building blocks in terms of the coaching career, that he hadn't done and was really enthusiastic about, doing those things, the scouts, running the drills, doing all the prep work, doing the post-game, cleanups, film sessions that we would have. He was very enthusiastic with it, came in with a great deal of humility and helps us win a championship, was a big part of it.
Yeah. Frank, to get back to the kind of the state of the team right now and stuff like that, do you have a sense for the number of asymptomatics and stuff like that as this has moved on. And I guess, what's your feeling for what's sort of next for the league as this is like you guys aren't the first team to go through this, and it probably won't be the last.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a sense for who's asymptomatic and who's not, and yeah, obviously I can't disclose that. But in terms of what's next for the league, you know, that's probably above my pay grade. You know, I mean, I think they're evaluating day to day, just like since the pandemic hit. You know, everything's written in pencil. They're doing a great job looking at every angle of it, and trying to figure out what's best to prevent spread, and keep the game going. And I think they'll continue to evaluate that.
Yeah, Frank, we're just curious. Do you look at this as an opportunity to maybe find some more minutes for Bazemore? And what have you noticed about what he's done while he hasn't been in the rotation and just to be in a couple of things?
Yeah, we are going to get Baze back in there tonight. I definitely have been looking for an opportunity. Obviously, he struggled to start the season. We decided to go with some other guys, as guys like Austin and Taylor were getting healthy. And he fell out of the rotation for a little while, but he's remained very locked in, very engaged in what we're doing. He's one of our most vocal guys in film sessions, just talking out coverages, even when he's not in the game or on the clip. And he honors his work. He comes in, he gets his lifts, he does his shots. He practiced with the G League the other day, and he stays ready. So I have a lot of confidence he's going to come in and help us win tonight.
And somewhat similar with Wayne, are there some ways to maybe use him in certain ways too with the Stars, and kind of use that shooting skill specifically with some other guys out? Is there an opportunity there?
Yeah, all those role players are going to have slightly different roles than where we've been, even 2 days ago, with some of the guys out. So, we'll definitely look at, all those things really. Every guy's going to have different roles tonight. Okay.
Thanks. Stay safe.